Yesterday I made a video and I, I am conflicted on a deeper level, on an inner level. I'm conflicted on things that I have not yet gathered the full grasp of how I'm going to communicate what I have in here. So, so I took that video down. I just wanted to vent. Um, I was fighting myself the whole time because I didn't want to say anything that could have been utilized against me in in the sense of being misunderstood, uh, not just for anyone out there, but folks uh, folks within the circle that I function in as well. And I know that there's a better way of bringing forth information that you may be receiving from the divine, from the Father himself, from the Spirit of the Father. So I took that video down. I I can't say that I'm ashamed of showing myself in that light because they're real, very real emotions, and there's a motive for those emotions. So I can't say I'm ashamed, but uh, I can't say that it just wasn't the wisest thing to do. I didn't say anything substantial. There was no major details given out. There was nothing detrimental for anyone. It was just me expressing grief and frustration on a hidden inner conflict that I have, which I believe has been placed there by the Spirit of the Father himself. So I had a thought just a little while ago and on what to say in order to just follow up on that. Since I don't have, like I mentioned, a full grasp on how to communicate everything that I'm experiencing right now within me, I I'll just say this. So I remember the movie. No matter how you feel about the movie, The Passion of the Christ, I think it's called, the Mel Gibson, one, uh, Catholic Jesus version. No matter how you feel about the movie, I watched the movie with a friend of mine when it came out. I remember I was going to the theater, me and him, and it was at that time, this whenever the movie came out, right, X amount of years ago, and I remember it really touched me. It hit home, you know. It was it was it was a strong movie, you know, in its own right, and and no matter how you feel about the whole white Jesus thing or whatnot, and Mel Gibson's depiction of things and artistic inputs and all that, I believe that there was some great value in certain parts of the movies that were shown because it was all supposedly based upon the word, upon the gospel. Uh, you know, so there was a scene. There was a scene where there's a scene where there's a scene already where Jesus is being he's Jesus he's carrying that cross, right? And he's getting whooped, and, they're pushing him and stuff, and he's carrying the cross that they're gonna hang him with. There's a moment, there's a scene where he trips, he falls, and Mary, his mom, has like a flashback of Jesus as a child tripping, falling, and it's very cinematic, it's very artistic, right? She extra dramatic, she's running towards Jesus. Little Jesus, as he falls. And that love that scene transmits from Mary towards his son Jesus. I equate that with the love that we should have towards the kingdom of the Father. And it hurts me because we don't have that love. We don't have that love that Mary had for little Jesus when he tripped and fell. And that scene really hit me. It really hit me. Because the Father spoke to me there. We should all care about the kingdom of the Father. In that way, you should protect it like a child. Like a child we love. And we don't. We don't. We're out here taking care of a different child. And if you have ears to hear what I'm saying, or what he's saying, if not, I really don't give a shit. That's the fact of the matter. We don't have that love. We don't have that appreciation. And yeah, you know what? Jesus shows us very emotional, very human. Like, he showed us both versions. He showed us Yeshua the God and Yeshua the man. And you see that in Matthew 23. And you see that in the gospel when he overturns the tables. When he gets to that place and he finds man in his Father's house making commerce of what is holy. He premeditates and produces a 3-strand, 3-cord whip. Starts. And I can only imagine what was in his heart. And we don't truly comprehend that. We just flip the page. We just flip the page on Matthew 23. I was like, oh no, man, that was a real human expression and emotion from the creator of the universe. And we just flip the page. And I often feel like we're just out here whoring with Babylon, trying to be more successful. We're trying to be a better slave in the kingdom of the beast, rather than investing more in the kingdom of the Father. And that hurts my heart. Because we don't have a lot of time left. And we're out here eating shit. So,
that's just a little bit of clarity on yesterday's expression. So, yeah, shalom.